Welcome to Firefighter Training in the Recliner, where you can just sit back in your recliner, watch this video, and learn. Today we're talking about the importance of 360-degree size-ups. I'm Gary Ludwig, and I'm your host, so stand by one. Before we begin, if you like today's message, hit that like button, leave a comment, and make sure you follow me for my daily videos. If you'll learn more about my classes, presentations, and books, go to www.garyludwig.com. There is one sobering statistic about Maydays that comes from Project Mayday, which was started by the late Don Abbott. Don and his team looked at over 12,000 Maydays and did some deep diving analysis. One of the many statistics that they found, Maydays occurred on 49% of incidents where no 360 was done and 21% where only a partial 360 was done. That means that when a Mayday occurred in over 12,000 incidents, 70% of the time there was no or an incomplete 360. This data alone drives the importance of doing a 360. And for clarification purposes, when I say 360, I'm not talking about a scene size up. They are totally two different things, but put together, they complement each other. The scene size up gives the initial information, and the 360 provides a tactical advantage or may even save a firefighter's life on the information learned. If you're the officer doing the 360 while your crew is getting a line or a duct gun in place, remember the acronym CHAPEL: Construction, Hazards, Access, People, Exposure, and Location. Construction, what type of construction is the building made of? Is it masonry? Is it wood? Is it frame? Is it one story? Is it two story? Hazards, are there any hazards such as propane tanks outside the building, down wires, plus more? Access, what are the best points for access to the building? Is there a fire in the basement? Is there a door leading to the basement? People, do you see any people, including those hanging from second or third story windows? Exposures, do you have any exposure problems where the fire can spread to another building? And L is the location. Where is the location of the fire? If you cannot see it, reading smoke should give you an indication, since the fastest and highest rising smoke column from a window or door is generally where the fire is located. When you're doing your 360, don't forget to use your TIC camera. It is another tool in the toolbox to locate the fire. Based on your findings, you may decide to change tactics or an entry point to get to a fire. In the last few years, several firefighters have died entering the first floor of a basement fire when they went through the front door. On the first floor, your best tactical advantage is to fight a basement fire from the same level instead of walking over it to go down some basement stairs. If there is a walkout basement or windows, use them instead. Other things you should consider when doing your 360 is to take note of other hazards such as missing electric meters, which might mean it's a vacant building, boarded up windows, bars on the windows, and on windy days, start looking at the trees to determine which way the wind is blowing. You don't want to get caught in a wind-driven fire. Make sure you're scanning low, medium, and high when you're doing your 360 around the building. When done, make sure you give a report over the radio that the 360 is complete, and report any significant findings and any change in tactics so that all your firefighters on the fire ground and those responding can also hear what you said and what you found. I know some firefighter officers will come up with an excuse not to do a 360, but an investment to take a few minutes to do a 360 can pay off big dividends when you look at the big picture and maybe save a firefighter's life. Now, I know doing a 360 can't be done on every building. Example would be a block square warehouse. There's no way that you could take a walk around the entire block to look at the building. I hope you enjoyed today's message. Please leave me a comment, hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to one of my channels. In the meantime, stay safe, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.